Hello and welcome back once again to another video. So in this one we got some blocked urinals at a recycling yard, we've got some blocked toilets in a bank, and we've got a blocked road gully in a hospital. So if you like the video, please leave a like, if you could leave a comment that'd be great, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you.
If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe at the end.
So here we are, and as you can see the urinals are flooded absolutely everywhere. So we've got 6 urinals and they're running from left to right, and the pipe goes out through the wall over here, and if I open up this window and have a look out, you'll see the pipe running from left to right again and disappearing into the floor. So let's chuck a bit of water in these urinals and we'll go from there. So I noticed they've isolated the water, so let's put the water back on and hopefully it'll flush. Fingers crossed. There's a little button here, so if I click the button that should start the cisterns filling up. Okay, so at this point I noticed that someone's been doing some repair work on the pipe work and they've done a lovely job of it. It's a nice bit of tape. Now, judging by the fact they're taking the little bits of water that I'm putting down, I think the blockage is more likely to be outside and I'm just filling the pipe up at the moment. So I kept adding water and then they started running a little bit slower. So that's a good sign the pipe's filling up. Okay, so finally I managed to get the urinals to hold water. So I'm just going to chuck the rest of this bucket in the other urinal and I'm going to turn the water back off for the cisterns and we'll get it clear because we don't want it flush it now because it's full up. Now, I couldn't turn the isolator on any quicker, so it's literally just trickling into the cisterns. So yeah, we'll leave that alone for now and we'll go outside and clear it. So there's a 4-inch line running down this path, so I'm assuming that this bends just under the floor where the tarmac is and goes into that line. So we're going to take this cap off and we're going to machine down from here first into that 4-inch line. And yep, as you can see, that pipe's fully charged. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to get our little hand machine in there. Basically this is just a cable in a drill, so as you spin the drill the cable spins and cuts through whatever's in the pipework. Now it's going to be loads of uric acid or scale, whatever you want to call it, because it's urinals and it's always the same thing. Now, judging by the fact that it's trying to kink the cable up, and I'm struggling to get the cable through. It's like I'm trying to force it through. It's rock hard in the bottom of here. So finally it ran away, so what we're going to do is keep machining a little bit on this spot just to make sure it's clear, and then we'll machine along the lateral pipe. Now this pipe actually doesn't look too bad. As you could probably tell there, you could see daylight at the other end. So we'll machine along here anyway, because we're here, why not? So we're going to go back in and we're going to manually override the sensor on the cisterns and see if we can get these to flush. So after a long wait and a couple of phone calls, they eventually flushed, and as you can see, they're not the most powerful flushes in the world, but they are running away. So I can safely say we're all good. They shouldn't flood anymore. Now all they got to do is get the cleaners in here and give this floor a good mop because it's absolutely soaked. Okay, so let's get out of here and we are going to go to a bank that has a blocked sewage manhole that's affecting their toilets. And then parked up down here, we've got a familiar looking van. So we're both roughly in the same area, so we thought we'll both attend this job because it just makes life a lot easier. Now, this is a site we've done before, so we've gone straight for the cleaner's cupboard where they've got this nice manhole that someone's siliconed in. Now, we're going to pop this up, and if there's anything like normal, there's going to be a blockage under here. I'm going to have to seal this back in again after, aren't I?
Give it a go. Ready? Here we go. That side's up. Over that side, isn't it? 3, 2, 1. Probably go in there anywhere on that side. Seal this one back in after. Why did this silicone it, not grease it? Okay. There we go. Blocked? Yeah, who's here now?
So in the middle of the chamber we've got a bit of a blockage there, so we'll try and get that clear in a second. So we're 12 minutes into a video and I haven't tried clearing some of a pry bar, so let's get the pry bar in.
We've got some water in this, haven't we? It's worth flushing some toilets a minute. I would get out. It's a bit tight, isn't it? Yeah, that's not happening. I'll fit through there. Means you have to hold that.
So I'm going to try and squeeze through this tiny little gap and I'm going to go flush some toilets.
Ow. Might not be able to get back in. I can't, I'm small. Oh, the rod's out there and that. Hang on, I think it's trying to go. Hey, there we go. We're going to need some buckets of water down there, aren't we? With a bucket straight through the door. Ridiculous. It's not going to happen, is it? Lift it up above the door. Oh yeah. I feel like it's a bit risky, but I can get a bucket of water in my head. Yep. Hello. More of those? Yeah, please. You're going to get it spotless, are you? It doesn't really go over the...
Problem is you got the lip, haven't you?
Yeah, it doesn't really go over the lip.
What's in that bottle there? Is that disinfectant? Someone's at your door at the Amazon. I got a notification, someone is at your door, and then instantly it says your parcel's been delivered.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to get much better.
Can't get back through the door. I can't fit back through the gap.
Some of that black roofing stuff around it now. Move it that way, it'd be pretty good for a little. Which way do you want it that way?
I'll just see if you get that corner on there. So what we're going to do is leave this manhole as we found it. We're going to cut off the old silicone and we'll put some fresh silicone round. Now, personally I'd grease this cover down, but site wanted it silicone, so that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so I've just finished a job and I got a lovely email from YouTube the other day and they've given me a free sausage roll. Now, there's a Greggs across the road, so why not use it? So, the thing is with Greggs is you can't just get one sausage roll, can you? So, I brought myself another one. YouTube, high five.
So with that job done and a trip to Greggs done as well, we're going to now go to a hospital and we're going to go clear a blocked gully. Now, believe it or not, they've got a road gully blocked in this weather. I can't quite understand it myself, but let's go have a look. Now, I noticed this on the way back, but this is an old police station that we used to do a lot of work at, so it's strange seeing that it's been flattened. So it's quite nice when you pull into a job and straight away you can see the problem. Where that cone was is where our gully that we have to clear is to. Okay, so before we can do anything, the first job to do is to go and get some water on the van. Now, I know there's a tap just around the corner from here, so we're going to have to move the van around there, fill up, and then we can come back and jet the gully. So now the van's full up, all we got to do is wrap the hoses back up and we can go around and clear that gully. Okay, so I'm going to bucket a bit of the water out of here because it's a bit far down to reach the outlet to get the jet in there. So with the gully at a lower level, I'm now going to reach in and just pull out any silt in the bottom of the pot. Now, it actually surprised me how little silt was in the bottom of this pot. So we're going to start off by trying to get my main jetting hose around the U-bend of this gully. Now, I wasn't too sure how that would go, but I thought I'll start with the big hose. If not, we'll change to the smaller hose. So I decided I'm not going to get this big hose around the bend, so what we're going to do instead is we're going to use the light leader hose with a little forward facer jet and see if that works instead. Now, to save anyone commenting about the light leader hose, this hose has actually been replaced now. So, I had quite a fight with this hose to get it around the bend, but eventually I managed to get it going. Now, I had a look around the general area where this gully is, and I couldn't find any manholes that are coming in this direction other than the foul drainage. And even they didn't have no branches coming this way, so I'm suspecting this is either going to either a buried manhole, or more than likely it's going to some kind of soakaway. So we're going to keep jetting, and fingers crossed something will happen. Now, I've got the jet so far down the line, and I've got to a point that I can't get it to go any further. So I decided to try and put the pulse jet on and see if that made any difference at all. So I dragged the jet and hose back and took the hose out. That didn't get me anywhere, and then I went in to speak to site, come back out and found the water level had dropped a bit. Now, I wouldn't say it's going particularly well, but it has dropped. Now, as you can see where it's flooded as I've been jetting, it's all running down here. So I took a walk down to this gully. Now, this one, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but that one's holding water. And then this one down here, the cover doesn't look particularly special. It looks a little bit clogged up as well. Not terrible, but... So, what we're going to do is recommend a combi on this site. Now, we can suck all those gullies out, jet all the ones that are blocked again, and suck it up into the lorry, and see if we can get them going any better, because I was dragging a lot of silt back. So what I'm going to do is squeegee all this water down this gully, and then we can dig all the silt out of the pot. So to do this, I'm going to use my gully grabs rather than reaching in like I did before. Now I'm just going to finish squeegeeing the rest of this back into the gully, then we'll dig the rest of the silt out. But the only thing is, I did wash this down as well after, and I thought the camera was recording. Turns out it wasn't, so yeah, imagine me with the lance giving this a bit of a wash down. Sorry about that. So yeah, imagine me giving this a bit of a wash down after. We're going to go back to the estates department, say that we recommend the combi comes up here, gives all the gullies on site a good clean out, a good jet, and hopefully we can get it running. Now fingers crossed I'll be back up here so you can see that. But once again, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please leave a like. If you could leave a comment as well, that'd be great. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm trying to get this channel as big as possible, so every single one of you counts. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.